All right, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, guys, before we get started, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, guys. We got some really wild Elon Musk and Bitcoin news. We got some BlackRock and Bitcoin news, so you're definitely going to want to stay to the end of this episode. But, guys, we need to start this episode with some crazy headline news. Check this out, guys. If you haven't heard yet, ABC News, the U.S. credit rating downgraded from a AAA to a AA+. Now, why is this important? Guys, this is only the second time in the country's history to have its credit score downgraded. Think about how crazy that is. A country that gives individual citizens a credit score, that credit score affects your ability to be able to buy a house or buy a car. I mean, guys, you can't even go rent an apartment sometimes if your credit score is too low. So the country as a whole had its credit score downgraded. How insane is that? I mean, this is truly unprecedented times we're living through. Now, following that story, guys, check this out. Federal Reserve raises key interest rate to highest level in more than 20 years. Fed Chair Jerome Powell affirmed Wednesday that central bank staffers no longer expect a recession to occur as a result of the rate hikes. Yeah, right. Do you guys really believe that? Do you guys believe that the Fed raising interest rates to a 20-year high is, one, going to stop a recession, which we're already in, or it's actually going to get inflation down to 2%? It's just crazy at this point. Now, why is this important to the crypto markets? Well, I want you to think of this. The last few times the Fed has raised interest rates by just 0.25 basis points, what happened? We've seen central banks fail. We've seen banks collapse. We've seen banks go under. We've seen giant federal government bailouts into banks. I'm against all bailouts. But what happened to the crypto markets? Bitcoin shot up. The entire crypto markets rose. Why is this? Well, investors see this as a safe haven asset to get away from inflation, to get away from tyrannical federal government policies that maybe, us as investors that we have no control in. So what is going to happen next? Well, I think that if the Fed is going to continue to raise these interest rates, we're going to continue to see more banks fail. If we continue to see more banks fail, we're going to see the price of Bitcoin continue to rise. Now, again, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm just going on what we've seen historically in the past. Now, I don't want banks to fail. I don't want the United States' credit score to be lowered. I don't want any of this. But unfortunately, this is out of our control. This is out of our control. And at this point, it seems like it's out of the Fed's control because they don't seem to have any idea what they're doing. Now, how does this all play into the spaceship man, Elon Musk? Well, we're going to get into that. So check this out. So if you guys remember 5 days ago, I posted this video 5 days ago. Urgent. Elon Musk is about to super pump Bitcoin. I posted this 5 days ago, and I talked about how Elon Musk is, he changed the name of Twitter. He's making it a payments app. Elon Musk, he said it's going to be half of the financial world. You're going to be able to transact in real time. You're going to be able to send money to users. So I put that video up 5 days ago. What comes next after I posted this video? Check out this. You guys are not going to believe this. Not going to believe this. Forbes puts out this story yesterday, guys, August 4th. So I put out my video about Elon Musk, Spaceship Man. Forbes puts out this. The next logical step. Leak reveals Elon Musk could be about to blow up the Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and Dogecoin price. Whoa. So again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much if you watched that video. So as I've, showing y'all, we're front running Forbes. We're front running the mainstream media on this channel because we broke this story. And if you go read the Forbes article, I think I broke it down a lot better on what's going to happen next and why Elon Musk is going to integrate this technology into Twitter or X. So really crazy times we're living in. And it's just kind of letting us know, and I know a lot of you guys know this already. I know a lot of you guys, have different opinions on Elon Musk. I don't know if he's a good guy or a bad guy. That's not the point of this video. Let me know in the comments if you think he's a good guy or a bad guy and why. But I think what the point is that even the mainstream media, they can't deny these digital assets any longer. They can't deny the mainstream adoption that's happening right before our eyes. Now, it gets here's where the waters get a little muddy with the Spaceship Man. So, Bazinga Crypto put out this story. X, formerly Twitter, reportedly considers adding Dogecoin trading. Elon Musk reacts. So this is August 3rd. So again, guys, my video, we front run it this story, but I think I read this whole story. It's very misleading. So check out what it says, guys. So they put a tweet from the Unusual Whales, who, big fan of the Unusual Whales. Let me, so I'm going to put that out. They put this: Twitter X is planning to launch its own stock trading platform, per X News. Elon Musk replies to the tweet and says, "No work is being done on this to the best of my knowledge." So Bazinga used this story, which is very misleading, into basically saying that it I guess is fake news, or it's not true, that, because Elon Musk is saying no work is being done. But if you read what the tweet says, it doesn't say anything about crypto. It just says it's a stock trading platform, that Twitter actually planned to launch its own stock trading platform. So we don't know exactly what this X is going to turn into. Is it going to be a place where you can buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin, or is it just going to be simply like a Venmo type app or a Cash app where users can just send crypto assets to each other through in a decentralized manner? That we really don't know. Perhaps Elon Musk doesn't want this app to be a stock trading platform because of SEC regulation. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. So I thought this was really misleading, and it's really muddying the waters, because check this out. Check out this next story. Elon Musk claims X will never launch a crypto token. Elon Musk declared that X, formerly Twitter, will never launch its own crypto token. So, guys, what does this mean? So when X had this rebrand, a lot of people are making meme coins or making their own crypto tokens that to trick people into thinking that X has their own crypto token. So Elon Musk isn't saying that there won't be any crypto trading on X. He's just saying they're not going to launch their own individual token. And I'm sure there's a lot of reasons for that, because why launch your own token when you can just utilize some of the infrastructure that's already built through an Ethereum, through a Dogecoin, through a Bitcoin? So this is just another misleading story that has a negative crypto connotation, because Elon Musk claims he will never launch a crypto token. So, for the average person reading this, they might think that, oh, Elon Musk is against crypto. He's not launching a crypto token. No. He's just not launching their own crypto coin because scammers are making fake coins to try to capitalize off the rebrand of Twitter X. And it says this in the article. So this is some of the coins. So X Twitter, Elon buys Twitter, EBT, Crypto Twitter, CT, Twitter Doge. So this is the name of some coins that are just basically scams that are trying to capitalize on the name change. So don't fall for these scams, guys. A lot of scams in crypto, unfortunately. So let's get to the next story, guys. So where we're at now, we're watching this nonstop assault on crypto assets. We're watching a tyrannical Fed come after these assets like really like nothing we've ever seen before. And if you follow this channel, you know why. You know why they're coming at it. But let's go to U.S. President candidate Ron DeSantis, as the Orange Man likes to call him, Ron DeSanctimonious. And I want you guys to listen to what Ron DeSanctimonious said about the CBDCs and Bitcoin specifically. Check this out, guys.
The threat in Florida, we've seen them talking about it, so why don't you sign legislation where we don't recognize central bank digital currency? It's a threat. In Florida, we've seen them talking about it, so I actually signed legislation where we don't recognize central bank digital currency. Now, Congress could override us on that, but the Fed unilaterally, I don't think they could override us on that, so we've protected Floridians. But as president, on day one, CBDC goes into the trash can. We're not going to allow it. And we are going to let Americans invest in things like Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. No one's forcing you to do it. If you want to do it, you can do it. Biden's war on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency will come to an end when I become president.
Biden's war on Bitcoin crypto will come to an end if Ron DeSantis is president. Now, guys, do I think Ron DeSantis is going to be president? No. I don't even think he's going to be the nominee. But I guess what I'm trying to show y'all is that it doesn't matter. I've played, Robert Kennedy Jr., who's a Democrat, and he's super pro Bitcoin, anti-CBDC. So this issue of, at this point, it's establishment versus anti-establishment. So the anti-establishment party candidates who are anti-establishment or pro-crypto and anti-CBDCs. So the establishment, which I deem as a uniparty, so it doesn't matter what letter they have next to their name. These are Republicans that are against Bitcoin. These are Democrats that are against Bitcoin. And they form this type of uniparty that is against these digital assets. Why are they against these digital assets? Because they want something they can control. They want money that they can surveil. They want money that they can tax. They want money they can control. They want to know. That's why they want to know all your Venmo payments. They want to know how much money you made. They don't want you transacting in cash. This is the goal of the uniparty, and that's one of the reasons why Bitcoin is such a threat to the establishment. So whether you like Ron DeSantis or not, that's not the point of the video. The point is that these candidates are going to be forced, because the populace that is independent, Republican, and Democrat is mainly pro-crypto, is mainly pro the freedom to transact. Guys, I'm not against cash. I'm pro-cash. I'm pro the ability for United States citizens to be able to transact in any currency that they deem suited, because I don't think it's fair that, if you have $100,000 in your bank account, next year it's only worth $90,000 because of inflation. I don't think that's fair, because that's not in the control of the citizens. We have to have the freedom to transact any which way that we choose. So shout out to Ron DeSantis for actually standing up and saying this, because any politicians that don't have this as their platform and are going the Biden route of anti-crypto or the Elizabeth Warren route of anti-crypto, they're not going to make it. Straight up. They're donezo. All right, next story, guys. Check this out. Guys, this is from a BlackRock paper. Guys, feel free to go look up the source on this. So BlackRock put out this paper, and it's talking about a portfolio and what the perfect investment portfolio would include. And what it says is the optimal Bitcoin allocation for a portfolio is 84%, and that the other 15% of the portfolio will be split 60-40 between equities and bonds. Whoa. So it says here, although Bitcoin has an extremely large volatility of 1.32, the pronounced positive skewness leads to large allocations and dominates in the utility function. So they're saying, so BlackRock, the largest asset manager in the world, is saying that a perfect investment portfolio would have 84% Bitcoin over stocks, over equities. Whoa. I mean, guys, what do you think of this? You can't make this stuff up. I mean, guys, BlackRock holds more money than basically every corporation in the United States. And they're saying 84% Bitcoin. Ask yourself this question. How much Bitcoin do you hold? Is 84% of your investment portfolio Bitcoin? And guys, I can say that 84% of my investment is not Bitcoin. I hold stocks, equities, I hold other altcoins. So this really starting to make me think, guys, of a less diversified portfolio and more allocated into Bitcoin after reading this, because you guys you don't need to listen to me. I'm reporting all of this from a garage, from my mom's garage. But when BlackRock says stuff like this, we got to pay attention, guys. When Ron DeSantis says stuff like this, we got to pay attention. When Robert Kennedy Jr. said he's buying 2 Bitcoin for each of his 7 children, this is stuff we need to pay attention to. Michael Saylor is buying he's selling $700 million in stock to buy more Bitcoin. Stuff we need to pay attention to. Now, let's get to the next story, guys, because this is where it gets really crazy. This is from Yahoo Finance, guys. Coinbase boss Brian Armstrong says the SEC suggested change that would have triggered the end of crypto industry in America. The end of crypto industry in America. So what did he say? So this is what the CEO of Coinbase said. We really didn't have a choice at this point. Delisting every asset other than Bitcoin, which, by the way, is not what the law said, would have essentially meant the end of crypto industry in the United States. Armstrong told Coinbase decision to reject the SEC's request. It's kind of made an easy choice. Let's go to court and find out. They came back to us. He's talking about the SEC, and they said, we believe every asset other than Bitcoin is a security. And we said, well, how are you coming to the conclusion? Because that's not our interpretation of the law. And they said, we're not going to explain it to you. You need to delist every other asset other than Bitcoin. So the SEC came to Coinbase, the largest crypto exchange in America, and they said you need to delist every altcoin other than Bitcoin because they're all securities. And if they're all securities, they fall under the jurisdiction of the SEC. You know what Coinbase said? Coinbase said, we'll see you in court. We'll see you in court. Coinbase has probably one of the best legal teams. I mean, they have the money. They have one of the best legal teams probably in the world. And we've already witnessed XRP set some legal precedent on what deems altcoin a security and what is not a security. So why do you guys think this is? I mean, ask yourself this question. Why are they now saying all of this is, but Bitcoin's not a security? Why would the SEC concede that Bitcoin is not a security when we've seen the mainstream media, when we've seen financial gurus and financial analysts all over TV say that Bitcoin is a security and that Bitcoin's going to zero and is going to be outlawed in this country? And now you have the SEC, Gary Gensler, the head of the SEC, saying that Bitcoin is not a security. Think about it, guys. Think about it. Think about it. So what do I predict happening? I think, again, the war on crypto is never going to stop. So if you're investing in this, buckle up. It's a blood sport. We're going to have some ups. We're going to have some downs. We're going to have some ups. We're going to have some downs. Me personally, you guys know my theory. I'm constantly buying. I see this news. It doesn't look good. Again, the SEC attacking Coinbase, not good. But shout out to Brian Armstrong for at least standing up to the SEC. Because Coinbase CEO says leaving U.S. not even in the realm of possibilities right now. Now, guys, the Chinese Communist Party has come to Coinbase and said, come here. You can come here. You can do whatever you want, Coinbase. You can be a Chinese company because the Chinese are embracing digital assets before saying they were banning them. Now the Chinese are saying that they want to be the crypto hub of the world. So America is getting left behind. So what do we do? What do we do? Well, start by talking to your elected officials, guys. Call your state representatives. Call your senators. Call Congress. I don't know. Write letters. Do something. Do something because they're not going to stop. Now, Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, he tweeted this. Met with the SEC today. We'll continue pushing for a clear rule book in the U.S. for crypto regs. The U.S. can't afford to fall behind on this important technology to update the financial system. Also important for regulators to set policy, then enforce it. Not start with enforcement before there are clear rules. At this point, it seems like Congress will need to step in. Guys, gotta agree with Brian Armstrong. So there's no clear rules the SEC's laying out. They're just saying you're breaking the rules no matter what they do. They asked the SEC to come in. They asked Gary Gensler to come in and sit down. Hey, let's go over regulation. What do we need to do to operate as a legal exchange? And they won't tell them. They're just telling them delist everything. Do you guys think this makes any sense? If Coinbase delist all these altcoins, you guys realize there's decentralized exchanges where you'll still be able to buy all these assets. There's exchanges in China. There's exchanges all over the world where you'll still be able to buy these assets. So this isn't going to end crypto. It's just going to end the crypto innovation in America, or at least really, really hamstring it and really derail it, which is going to make our adversaries, Russia and China, make them economic superpowers. You can't make this up, guys. So talk to your elected officials. Comment in this video. Let's come together, guys. You know, this has got to stop. From CoinDesk, Coinbase moves to dismiss SEC lawsuit alleging crypto falls out of regulators' oversight, which is exactly what I've said. Now, good news. Let's get to some good news, guys. Not all bad news. Amazon Prime is giving out free NFTs for this Polygon game. You guys know I'm a big investor in Polygon Matic. Amazon is Amazon's really been hinting at a Web3 strategy. Amazon seems very interested in blockchain and Web3 and NFTs specifically. So here's kind of the start, by offering, people that buy this game to get free NFTs. So exposing gamers to digital assets through the Amazon network, through the Amazon platform. I've predicted on this channel, I would not be surprised to see Amazon, have NFTs. Basically any product you buy, you get an NFT as a receipt. I'd imagine that's in the works right now, and here it is, guys. So I know this sounds crazy, but I don't care what the SEC says, because I think that Amazon is more powerful than the SEC. I think that BlackRock is more powerful than the SEC. And to show the hypocrisy, check this out. New York Post. Feds drop campaign contribution charge against Sam Bankman-Fried. So say what you want about Sam Bankman-Fried. If there's anything he's guilty of, it's campaign donation policy. If anything he's guilty of. And the Fed just dropped this. So think about it. Sam Bankman-Fried donating, not just to the Democrats, he was donating to the Republicans too, mainly Joe Biden and the Democrats. Oh, all of this was cool. All of this, Sam Bankman-Fried could run an illegal crypto exchange, steal all the users' money, and donate to political campaigns, and this was fine. The SEC had no problem with any of this. Where's the SEC? Why are they letting this guy walk scot-free? Why? Ask yourself why. And if you want to know why, it's because there's a uniparty, guys. Sam Bankman-Fried to spend up to $1 billion on donations for the 2024 U.S. election. See, guys, if you fund this uniparty, they will protect you. You wanna run a crypto exchange in the Bahamas and do all kind of drugs and steal users' funds? It's okay as long as you donate to the uniparty. And the uniparty is Democrat and Republican. All of that's okay. But what else was our friend Sam Bankman-Fried up to? What else was he up to? Check this out from Forbes. Sam Bankman-Fried's brother allegedly wanted to buy a Pacific Island country to build a doomsday bunker for effective altruists. Billionaire turned alleged felon Sam Bankman-Fried faced a fresh set of bizarre claims this week related to the shocking collapse of his crypto empire, closely intertwined with his interpersonal relationships, including a revelation about his family's supposed plans for an apocalyptic event. What is going on, guys? What is going on? I mean, remember, Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX had Super Bowl commercials. FTX was in bed with all the regulators because they were donating money to the uniparty. They were protected. And this guy's still not in jail. So while the SEC claims they're there to protect retail, they're there to protect investors, Sam Bankman-Fried's getting off scot-free. And there's even rumors that they want to start FTX back up. So what it sounds like to me is that crypto was allowed as long as it was in the uniparty's control. And if these assets aren't in the uniparty's control, they need to be banned. They need to be outlawed. But as long as it's in the Sam Bankman-Fried's and the uniparty's control, it's okay. So the last thing I'll leave y'all with is, remember, they said Bitcoin's not a security. Well, I think the SEC knows, it's smart enough to know that it can't stop Bitcoin. So it's not going to pretend to attack it anymore, because then people will realize that the SEC has no way of stopping it. And if the SEC has no way of stopping it, we'll realize how powerless this organization really is. And if we realize how powerless this organization really is, it will create people's ability to want to invest in digital assets. That's just my theory, not financial advice. Anyway, guys, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Drop me a 100 emoji in the comments. I hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend. I'm out, y'all. Peace.